struggled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that to be appropriate.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Rose in at the center. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. To the inside, Rubio. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. LeBron passes to Rose. Stolen by Levine. Rubio outside. The pass to Levine. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, ran away.
Woo.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Down low, here's Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Rubio's got his second bucket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Irving kicks to Rose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The feed to Ilyasova. Goes back up. Rose with the block. Smith kicks to Irving. And again, LeBron James. James has got 6 points.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
To the middle. Here's Towns. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris. Here's Rose after the basket by Minnesota. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot left block, no luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. He kicks it to LeBron. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Levine dishes to Rubio. Pass to Towns. And Rubio kicks to Levine. 5 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Levine's got his first bucket in this one. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Right side Rose, and the shot is good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Rubio following the basket by Freak. Wiggins drives in. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Wiggins, averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for... Ilyasova. And it's Muhammad in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Rose. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rose has got 6.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Zhang a screen. And Rubio kicks to Zhang. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Outside Rose. And stolen by Pekovic. Irving against Rubio. And Zhang kicks to Levine. That ties it up.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Left side Rose. And stolen by Zhang. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Rose. 6 points for him.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rubio, the pass to Pekovic. Pekovic with a screen. They get the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made...
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what...
When someone like... LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table. Substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Zhang. Towns comes in for Boozer. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio's up. In for Levine. Cleveland also making some changes. Rose is checked in for Fry. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up. front. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. And it's Ilyasova in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here is Pekovic. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Towns.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Minnesota in the lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit up the floor. He ended with 23 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Rubio against Irving. Pekovic dishes to Towns. That's good. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Over to the wing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
Ilyasova taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. That one is no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
James kicks to Rose. And stolen by Pekovic.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Feeds it to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The dish now to Pekovic. Rubio in the corner. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Rubio. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Timberwolves lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson. And after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair in the forward position. And it's Rose in at the center position.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. Back to Rubio. Goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 6. James, the pass to Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shoots from 12. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Got that one up quick. Irving's got 5 points so far.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Looking now at some numbers for Rose. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 3rd in scoring, 4th in blocks. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Zhang with a screen on Smith. Kicks it out to Rubio. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He has 6.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Rose. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Wiggins against LeBron. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Takes a 3. Rubio missing again. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Rose kicks to Love. And stolen by Ilyasova. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wiggins drives in. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Second, Ricky Rubio.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones. Some good numbers for Rose. He has 12 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Timberwolves. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Wiggins. No what? So Cleveland will take it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
It's Boozer missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Rose kicks to Fry, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Rose, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves trail. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the jam by Levine.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And so here's Cleveland. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Boozer is out there with Wiggins. And it's Ilyasova in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Nikola Pekovic. So he gets them both. Minnesota leading by 5. Rubio with it. There's the screen. On the wing, Wiggins off the screen and right on target. Good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Rose missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Now Rubio. He dishes it to Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Out to the right wing. Wiggins against Smith. Takes it from 10. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Strong game for Wiggins. He's got 11 points and also a block shot.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Levine's checked in for the Timberwolves.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Rose with the block. Wiggins against Irving. Love wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. On the wing, Wiggins. James covering. Fires from the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 14 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Rose passes to Smith. It's tipped. Love with the screen on Wiggins. Here's Rose. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And thank you, Doris. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here, Rubio misses. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving dishes to Smith. Rose in the post, defended by Ilyasova. No luck. Here's Levine. From the baseline. Rebound by Rose.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Good. Now it's just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Rubio kicks to Levine. Passes to Wiggins. With the floater. Rose with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And James throws it down.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Timberwolves timeout. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter. Let's rock this place. Make some noise.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Rubio. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
.139 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Ilyasova, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Ilyasova taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Rose passes to Irving, and that one's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Towns gets it to go.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
1:21 left in the fourth. Outside Rose.
Get the ball inside.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Cannot hit. Rose with some nice D. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Wiggins with the block. And here's Rubio to the paint. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Rose double teamed. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, fans, let's get up into the march.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rubio against Irving. To the middle. Here's Towns. Money!
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Left side, Love. Lets it go from the wing. Yes!
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
J.R., appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes.